Hey, what's up? This is Stephen and Frank from Three Souls Paranormal.
How you doing, everybody?
We are here at a local cemetery. We just wanted to stop by and just to see what we can come up with. I was here one time by myself before, had a little bit of activity. Um, I have a rim pot set up over there. There's one set here in front of McCormick's headstone. They've already went off. Um, we're still setting up, more equipment just to see if we can make contact with anybody here in the cemetery. So,
We're not going to be here a long time because we don't want to get in trouble for being up here after dark.
so we're gonna set up more things around, and we'll start asking questions to try to communicate with the spirits that are still here in this local cemetery. Our favorite thing, the cat toys.
The cat toys.
I know it can be hard to see them. They're right. See one. Good. Still going off. It's going off.
What is that one?
No, that one right there.
With the cat toy, or
Yeah, where the cat toys at with the K2 meter. Thank you, Edward, for communicating with us. You know what that means. You're doing it right. You're touching that metal antenna, and you can use that to communicate with us. So that's telling us that noise that you're making is telling us that you're here with us still.
are you okay with us being here?
First off, Edward, we want to say thank you for your service to this country. We appreciate what you've done for us.
Yes, thank you for your service, brother. Let me just draw your spot.
So it seems like your spirit is still strong because you were a fighter. You fought in wars, and you still have that energy.
And if you feel like we're disturbing you, there's a little device here with a green light on it. Can you make it go up to orange if you feel that we're disturbing you?
You can tell that spiritual activity because it stopped right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's flicker and stop. Flicker and stop.
Right. So it's not constantly on. There's energy around it. I wonder if I have my spirit box on me. I hope I do.
You're not upset that we're here, are we? Are you?
I do not have my spirit box on me. I don't think. Oh, there's more cat toys. There's this. Nope. But I do have my voice recorder though. I do have my voice recorder though, Frank. So
You do? You do have it?
yeah, I have recorded Thank you for setting these devices off. There's going to be outside noise on this voice recorder because the car traffic, because we're near some highways.
Traffic's right around us.
But Edward, I'm Steven.
I'm Frank.
If you can communicate with us like you have been already through our device called a REM pod, thank you. Can you give us a word or anything that you would like to say to us? Because we want to thank you for your service. What I have on top of your headstone is called a voice recorder. It will capture your voice if you want to speak any kind of words, and we'll be able to hear them back when we replay it. Can you try that for us? Are you here by yourself? Do you have any family near you?
Do you like when visitors come and roam the cemetery?
Can you give us a sign that you're here with us? Can you touch those devices again?
Do you get upset when people just randomly come to your spot and try to talk to you?
Are you lonely? Do you want people to come talk to you?
Are you at peace?
Okay, Edward, I'm going to put this voice recorder on pause. I'm going to put it on pause. I'm going to play it back. See if we can hear your voice, okay? How's that sound? It sounds good? Thank you. I hope you spoke to us, Edward. That's for me, Edward. Thank you for setting these devices off. There's going to be outside noise on this voice recorder because the car traffic, because we're near some highways.
Traffic's right around us.
But Edward, I'm Steven.
I'm Frank.
If you can communicate with us like you have been already through our device called a REM pod, thank you. Can you give us a word or anything that you would like to say to us? Because we want to thank you for your service. What I have on top of your headstone is called a voice recorder. It will capture your voice if you want to speak any kind of words, and we'll be able to hear it back when we replay it. Can you try that for us? Are you here by yourself? Do you have any family near you?
like when visitors come and roam the cemetery?
Can you give us a sign that you're here with us? Can you touch those devices again?
Do you get upset when people just randomly come to your spot and try to talk to you?
K2's going off. Are you lonely? Do you want people to come talk to you?
Peace.
Okay, Edward. I'm going to put this voice recorder on pause. I'm going to move this camera a little closer this way, just so they can really see what we're looking at. This headstone right in front of us with the American flag, that's Edward. And he's been setting our rim pot off. And which is pretty awesome. So we're going to keep trying to communicate with Edward for a little bit.
Edward, can you make the K2 meter flash up a little bit for us, please?
See it? Did you see a flicker?
You're trying.
Thank you, Edward. What war did you fight in, Edward? I'm going to look at your little placard right now and see what kind of war you fought in. You was a World War veteran. Corporal. You was a corporal, Edward? You was pretty high up, and that's pretty amazing. Thank you. No, thank you, Edward. Where was you stationed overseas? You were? Can you try to touch that just a little bit more? Make it go up pretty loud so we can hear it?
That where people are, it's a plane.
By you touching that device that's right above you, are you thanking us for coming to see you and speak to you? Wow. That question.
I was trying to fix your flag, Edward.
See, that response was like a thank you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, Edward, thank you.
Thank you for your response.
There's a black box laying against your headstone, Edward, with a green dot. Can you touch that for us? Can you try to touch that? It will glow different colors.
little bit more energy, Edward, to get that to go up to like a yellow or an orange.
He's trying. I seen that go off.
Yeah.
That's amazing, Edward. Thank you so much.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless the USA, right, Edward? Did you volunteer for the military or were you drafted?
Volunteer. Can you make that go up to yellow, please?
So you volunteered? Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I made the mistake. I thought it said Edward because it's hard to read, but I literally just looked at it and it's Howard Christie.
Yeah.
Howard Christie.
We apologize for the mistake.
We apologize for the
Are you
name
okay
mistake.
with that, Howard?
Thank you, Howard, for
We apologize.
we
Get
apologize.
your name wrong.
It's very hard to read. Were you married, Howard? Did you have children?
Does your family still come to visit, Howard?
Okay, 2 meters.
What would you like to say to us, Howard?
Since we are here talking to you, Howard, do you consider us family? Since we're here visiting you? I got bit by a mosquito on both my legs.
I'm
So
getting bit
it's,
up too.
are you?
Yeah, you want to try again one more time?
What's the order?
Yeah.
Let me see how long this video is running because I'm getting bit up pretty good.
Yeah.
We're going to try to make contact with you one more time, Howard. I'm going to actually stick it on the ground.
Yeah. Howard, do you still have family that comes to visit you?
Howard, do you feel like we are disrespecting you in any way, shape, or form?
Are you okay with us just being randomly drawn to your headstone?
If there's anything you would like to say to your family, Howard, feel free to do so.
Do you like when the cemetery goes dark and everything's at peace?
World War I. Was it right for you? Okay, Howard. That's the end of the questions. We're going to play it back, okay? I'm really getting fed up. I'm really getting fed up. So we'll just play it back real quick and then we'll head on out because I didn't think we were going to get it back this bad. You know what I'm saying?
Howard, do you still have family that comes to visit you?
Howard, do you feel like we are disrespecting you in any way, shape, or form?
Are you okay with us just being randomly drawn to your headstone?
If there's anything you would like to say to your family, Howard, feel free to do so.
Do you like when the cemetery goes dark and everything's at peace?
Was the cause you were fighting for in World War I, was it right for you? Is that playing loud?
I know, isn't it? If you want us to leave, can you tell us to leave?
Okay, Howard, that's the end of the questions. We're going to play it back, okay?
Me too.
I'm chewed up. I didn't think it was going to get bit that bad.
Nope.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you, Howard.
I like the new shirts, though. I do like these.
They're pretty cool.
But we are packing up right now. We're getting bit up by bugs tremendously. My legs are crazy itchy right now. We just wanted to try to come make contact with any spirits that still lurk on these grounds. And like I said, we've made contact with Howard Christie. And I'm going to look up his name and see what he was all about in World War One.
And 3 Souls is going to be out there doing our thing. Trust us, we are.